Good evening everybody, Rubik's Master here with another how to defeat a fortress video. This time we're going to be doing a light vehicle fortress, since that is the fortress for today. First let's look at the type of platoon you will need to conquer this base. If you've watched any of my attacking videos before, you know my typical platoon is one that has 3 tanks and the rest S-13s with the dead space filled by infantry. Now, today when I first started attacking these bases, I attempted to use my brand new Abrams, and that gave me a little bit of a problem because the Abrams are just a tad bit slow. Compared to the Rhino, they are 5 slower, which I have established is not much at all. Like, in attacking player bases, it doesn't make any difference. It really doesn't. But when you're attacking a large, sprawling base, like a Command Center Level 4 light vehicle fortress, it is nearly impossible, while using the tanks as a shield for your S-13s, to make it to the end in time. I ran out of time in my attacks quite a bit. So I switched back to Rhinos just to see, and lo and behold, if you use Rhinos in place of Abrams, you can get through it fast enough. Though I was still running into having only 20 seconds left, sometimes I got down into the single digits and was barely able to come out with a victory. Because, on these fortresses, unless you get 100%, it's not a victory. So I built some more S-13s to try and do an S-13 platoon, which I know a lot of people only run S-13 platoons. I'm a little bit more old school. I like having some damage absorbers up front and my DPS behind, and not just hoping that my damage per second is enough to throw at the enemy and take them out. So I do have a 800 capacity platoon. 750 of which is taken up by my S-13s. I didn't throw any extra infantry in here to slow me down, just S-13s. Now, when I first started doing this, my S-13s were level 4. Since my grind today on these fortresses, they have gone up a level. So, I'm saying, looking at how I've been doing on my attacks on these fortresses, you should be able to take out an entire Command Center Level 4 light vehicle fortress with, I have 10 S-13s, you should be able to do it with 9 Level 4 S-13s. Because I do it with these 10 Level 5s, and I was doing it with 10 Level 4s, and coming out with 0 casualties. So you can either do it old school with Rhinos and S-13s, or do it this way, which I personally have found to be the easiest and the fastest, with S-13s. So let's check out this fortress. I think a dude pulled up right next to the one I've been farming, so we may have to move to another one. Alright, let's scout this thing out. So as you'll recall, the fortress, the heavy vehicle fortress we attacked yesterday, wasn't nearly as scary as it looked. This one, on the other hand, is actually a little bit more daunting of a task than it may initially look. Like I said, if you're using tanks, you have to be on your game with efficiency to be able to push through the whole thing. So, looking at it, let's zoom all the way out here and find the insertion point, which, yeah, this one is the only one. I didn't really check all that much, but I've been using this one because it is the most practical. So when you look at your options coming around, you have, it's sort of a loop base. So you have to kind of look at it and figure out which way you're going to go in the loop. Down here or up here. Now, this is weird. I don't know if it's a glitch or what's going on with it. Looking at this war factory, you may panic right off and say, oh, well, I have to take that out no matter what. Like I said, I don't know if it's a glitch or what, but that war factory doesn't actually spawn any units. At least not for me. No units spawn out of it, which you'll see as we do this attack. So The key points on this fortress, you'll notice infantry will not do well. Not at all. All anti-infantry landmines. And you have sort of tight defense setups here with a level 2 machine gun turret, a mortar, and a flat cannon, all supported by a transformer. You have another setup over here with, instead of a machine gun turret, you have 2 flaks and a mortar, but again supported by a transformer. Then over here, in a little bit of a looser setup, you have a mortar, level 1 machine gun turret, and a flat cannon, where all of your damage per second comes from these. As you can see, there's lots of machine gunners around, Humvees, lots of Humvees, 2 PKs there, and down here we have a weird one-off Mortarman. That is a Mortarman, which will come into play in a minute. Oh, and a rocket buggy there. Wait, I think that's another war factory that doesn't actually spawn that rocket buggy, because I don't remember ever having to fight a rocket buggy there. And there will be one rocket buggy down here once we reach it. Okay. And as you can tell, these defense platforms are also extremely low level, so those will not be too big of a deal. So as you're doing your attack, we're going to spawn here. We're going to attack this complex first, so you need to pay attention to this, that you don't accidentally drift into that range and take unnecessary damage. So let's go ahead and attack, keeping that in mind. Select all AI off like normal. Spawn them all as far down as they can get. Attack this first group of infantry. Destroy that one. Destroy that one. Turn the volume down a little bit because that's really loud, at least for me. Okay, we're going to zoom in a little bit. Okay, we're going to move these guys in so that they don't take damage from that mortar anymore. Destroy that. Holy cow. That's a first for me. They were not responding to my order. Right there. And as such, they have wandered into dangerous territory, attracting the attention of multiple Humvees. I do not like that. Like I said, that's a first. That shouldn't happen. Just got to be more careful. Okay, so we're going to bring these guys over towards here. Initially attack towards there, so they go in a straight line, but wipe out that group of infantry. This machine gun turret will fall very easily. Going to destroy that group of infantry, and then move in into close range where that mortar cannot hurt us. Going to take out that mortar really quickly while that group of infantry comes in. Then we're going to take out that group of infantry. At this point, I'm going to turn my AI on and do limited guidance throughout the rest of this attack. They will prioritize the attacking vehicles fairly well. But I don't want to have to do all the microcontrol of destroying these other buildings. Okay, there you go. See, they were attacking that power plant, but as soon as the PKs came into range, they prioritized that target. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and detour real quick, get in close range of this mortar so we stop taking damage. Gonna wreck it really quickly. Keep the AI on, let them do their thing. Now we would normally come down here and destroy these 2 Humvees first, but since our attack did a weird thing at the beginning, those are already dead, we're going to come over here to one of the most dangerous places. You have 3 Humvees dealing damage, plus riflemen coming up on the bottom of the screen. That's where you take really the most damage per second that you will take for this entire thing. Okay, destroy those machine gunners. Come up in line so we don't run into mortar fire from down there, and go and take out this, the most powerful defense platform on this entire map. We're going to take out the mortar really quickly because he can deal area damage to us. We don't want that. Okay. Keep that AI on. Alright, we're going to come down here. The reason we come this way around the loop instead of the other way is so we can come in this way from the top and attack that machine gun turret and automatically be out of range of the mortar. Because if we attack from this direction, for us to get out of range of that mortar, we have to take unnecessary damage coming all the way up right next to that mortar. Now, that rocket buggy can get a little dangerous if your units are running a little low on health, if you are doing this with 9 S13s instead of 10, and they are level 4. You may want to take a little more personal control of your S13s to attack that rocket buggy and spread them out so you don't take damage on all your S13s. But really, that's it. That's it. That's how easy it is. So let's hit the highlights again. You want to go. You know what? Let's pull this up one more time, and we can run. Oh yay! I can upgrade my useless Humvees, which I'll probably do just to get rid of the critical cards. I mean, why not? I have them. And that attack strategy is the same one you use if you're using a Rhino/S13 platoon. It's just the going will be a little bit slower and you'll be more immune to the damage. Alright, so let's scout this again and hit the highlights of that attack. The hot points you need to have total victory. Like I said, you can do this with a platoon of 9 level 4 S13s. You just may have to be a little bit more on point because you won't be able to take as much damage, but you're going to be taking more damage because you won't be killing things as quickly with your lower total DPS. Okay, so to summarize, you spawn here, the only spawn point, come this way. Destroy all this infantry and mortar and that one Humvee. You should not kill those Humvees. Destroy this little base here. Come this way, destroy in this order, infantry, machine gun turret, howitzer, infantry, Humvees. Turn on your AI at that point and do limited guidance. By limited guidance, I mean your S13s should be doing fine all the way to right here, at which point you want to guide them into the exclusion area, I guess, of the mortar to where it can't hit you and destroy the mortar, then finish destroying that area. Come down here, destroy these Humvees, then these Humvees, and work your way, destroying infantry as you go, all the way till you destroy this airfield and war factory, then skip down here, targeting that machine gun turret. When you reach the machine gun turret, destroy the mortar man so he doesn't deal area damage to your vehicles, then destroy machine gun turret, then target this machine gun turret so you come in to attack it out of range of that howitzer, destroy that, and at that point, if you have taken a lot of damage, you may want to spread them out to destroy this one rocket buggy that will be where this war factory is. If you have more S13s or you think you're good on damage, just leave them on autopilot and they'll take care of the rest. And that's an easy 24,000 steel and an easy way to upgrade your S13s. Don't even have to use your air. I have not used air yet. So, let me know what y'all think about this. If you want me to do another tutorial on how to attack a specific thing, let me know. I'll probably just keep doing how to attack fortresses as they come out on the world map. Until next time, have an awesome day.